A business letter writing discussion wherein we deciphered the purpose why business letters are written, the basic parts as well as the optional parts. We enumerated those that you should be including in your paper, how you should include it, and why you should include such part. And as I told you, we will have a continuation of business letter discussion, but now we will focus on business letter format. And we will only have four in detail. The first one is the block layout, followed by the semi-block layout. Then we have the modified block layout and the simplified layout. First, let's have the example of a block layout. As you can see on our PowerPoint presentation, okay, when you say block, there's no indentation. When writing a letter using block form, no lines are indented. Include your name, address, and phone number where you can be contacted, as well as the date. You then include the name and address of the person you are sending the letter to. You can see that on the format that we have. With new paragraphs, just skip line instead of indenting. So if there would be a transition between one paragraph to another, no need to put indentation, but to skip the lines. Add your phone number where you can be contacted in the last paragraph. If the receiver needs to use a relay service to call you, briefly explain that you are deaf or hard hearing and that she can call you through relay. Give the receiver his or her state relay number and explain that he or she will need to give the operator your number. Then give him or her your number. So those are example. If you want to be contacted, then we also have the next is the modified block layout. In a modified block layout format, the letter is usually put in this position, as you can see on our sample. Put all text aligned to the left margin except for the author's address, date, and complementary closing. All paragraphs we write in a modified block style are not indented. The author's address, date, and closing begin at the center point and see the following. As you can see here, let's browse. There's a sample date, inside address, attention line, salutation, subject line, body of the letter, complementary close, signature, name, as well as the position. And we have the identification initials or enclosure reference. Those are examples of the modified block layout. When you say modified, there are some changes. Unlike the block style, there's no indentation at all. But here, the texts are aligned to the left margin, except for the address, date, and complementary closing. Now, let's have the semi-block. The following are the characteristics of a semi-block style. All text is aligned to the left margin except the date, attention line, and complementary close. Paragraphs are indented, of course. Paragraphs are separated by double or triple spacing. That's the sample of semi-block. Okay, so what's the significant point? The complementary close is here, and the signature is here, and the name of the person is here. Then we have the simplified layout. When writing the letter using simplified styled form, put the date on the left, then put the receiver's name and her title, company name, and address. Write the subject line instead of a salutation, and the subject line must be in all capital letters, as you can see here. At the end of the letter, put your name and title in all capital letters. So hopefully, that's the end of my presentation. Hopefully, you get acquainted with the following, the basic business formats. So bye bye. I will just add up my another discussion for this.